It is lacking a steering wheel.
This is it.
What?
Henry's a hustler who loves a deal.
That's fantastic!
And he's got an eye for a bargain.
Very trendy.
And Sam's a mechanical genius
Filing and smiling.
who's never seen a vehicle he can't fix.
Oh, mate! Let's do it!
Together they're touring the country searching out vintage classics to buy and restore.
Oh, God, blimey, that's lovely.
And once they've got their new wheels back on the road, they'll be taking on a series of iconic challenges that puts each of the vehicles to the ultimate test.
We have made the ascent. It's like touching the void.
Today, Henry and Sam are on the lookout for a tractor and plough combo, not an easy restoration.
Tractor heaven.
Oh, look at them.
And they need to get ready for a ploughing competition.
Honestly, this is going to be a disaster.
Welcome to Find It, Fix It, Drive It. Henry's at HQ and has something up his sleeve, which means there can only be trouble ahead for Sam.
I've decided, right, just stop your fettling for a second, okay? I need to fess up to you. I have a confession.
What have you bought?
I haven't bought anything, but now, tell me, over the years together, have you enjoyed my love of tractors?
I've certainly benefited from your love of tractors.
Stop there. Right, now benefit means we've restored a few. We've had a few through the shop, haven't we? Why don't we find ourselves a tractor to restore, right? Find ourselves, wait for it, a plough to restore, and then bring the two together and compete in a ploughing championship.
The idea of buying a tractor and a plough and ploughing with it is great. The only bit that seems a little bit crazy is I believe ploughing matches are quite competitive and you need to practice a lot before you're any good.
Don't worry about a thing, mate. Let's find the tractor first and get advice and tuition along the way. And you know where we can find a tractor from, don't you?
Yeah.
And potentially a plough.
So Henry and Sam hit the road with only one destination in mind. They're off to see Patrick and his magnificent tractor emporium.
So, we need a little tractor, perhaps a Ford or a Massey, to fulfill our dreams of being a ploughman.
Do you think it's something you have to have started doing when you were a small boy?
Maybe, yeah.
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 Have we got any hope of winning anything?
No. Now look, right, I want you to focus, because you know Patrick is a hard man to deal with.
Yeah.
Right?
Patrick is a specialist dealer in agricultural machinery. He's a man who revels in driving an extremely hard bargain.
Oh, mate, look at them all.
Tractor heaven.
Oh, look at them. That is the favourite thing in the world for me.
Oh, really?
That grey gold.
I like that one.
I want that one.
It's a bit like that, isn't
That's a beautiful one.
The grey gold was the direct descendant of the Fergie Grey, the tractor that revolutionised farming in the late 40s. They were small, versatile and easy to maintain, perfect for day-to-day farming work. Massey Ferguson launched Henry's favourite grey gold to replace the original grey and was to change yet again to today's familiar red grey.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
I like
we can
that.
plough with any of these.
Mint condition greys can go for a cool 10,000 or upwards, but Henry's only got about £2,000 to spend. So what are the chances of getting a deal on this one?
Patrick, right. I mean, look at the choice. Right, straight away, we've got ourselves a grey gold, my favourite tractor of all time, right?
Yeah.
And we've got ourselves a 135. And if that one is just a bit too good, we've got another 135 in good working order. And then, if that one isn't quite right, we got that. How much are these?
Well, this one's 6,750.
I mean, these are good ploughing tractors, aren't
Yeah,
they?
that's 4,950.
Hang on, I can see where this is going.
What about the grey gold, mate? Now look, that, okay, please, okay, because that is my dream to own one of them.
Well, that is a top-notch restoration, and that's 7,250.
Have you got something broken and horrible at the back?
Well, we've got a little 35 3-cylinder, which is
Okay, show us. Come on, lead on. Yeah, no, I can see it, mate. It needs some work.
Yeah.
But, all right.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
3.5, that one is.
What? Well, is that the one we were talking about?
Well, no, if you wanted something on the cheaper end of the scale, then we got this one here with no tin work on.
Hey, look, it's a racing model. It's stripped.
It's not a tractor, is it? It's just part of a tractor.
No, it's a complete tractor. It's just got no tin work on it. It's all up and running, complete.
Oh,
It's just got no tin, the tin work's missing, which is,
It's got to be in our price range.
Yeah, 3-cylinder, ideal little tractor for ploughing.
It runs.
It's up and runs mechanically, it's absolutely fine.
It's a Massey Ferguson 35, launched in the UK in the mid-50s.
Stop wasn't in.
With a 3-cylinder Perkins engine, it's a workhorse tractor ideal for pulling a plough.
Now, the benefit of a 3-cylinder is...
The 3-cylinder is more reliable and starts easier.
Everybody likes a little 3-cylinder Perkins because they're cheap to run and you can get all the bits.
I mean, is this really all we can really afford if we're going to do it cheap and then restore it?
Well, this is 2,500.
Any lower than that? Can I just give you a couple of things, like incentive-wise? Right,
Yeah.
if we buy this, firstly, you're helping 2 old men go ploughing for the first time. And we are continuing the lineage, right, of great ploughmen for the future. We'll come back for the odd part probably as well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? A tractor is a sum of its parts. This ain't got any.
Yeah, well, perhaps if I'm going to sell you a bit of tin work and some tyres and
Yeah. And bits and bobs.
We can perhaps have a deal on 2-3.
Okay, I'll do that on one condition, right? Because I know this needs a decent clean. So if it was a steam clean and 2-3, you got yourself a deal.
Yeah, I can do that. I can live with that. Thank you very much.
Mate, shake his hand quickly. I can't believe I've bought a little bit of a tractor.
Yeah, some of a tractor.
So it's not the beloved grey and gold that Henry had dreamed of, but rather a threadbare descendant of the grey that might have a decent engine, but not much else. And they will have to see if it actually runs as well as Patrick says. But there's something else they still need.
Do you have a 2-furrow Fergie plough?
My neighbour John Eddles up the road, he's got one. And
What, for sale?
I know he wants to sell it, yes.
Well,
Yeah.
John up there?
Yeah, John.
The farmer John?
Farmer John, yeah.
Okay, so mate, right, 2-3 and a steam clean.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll
Deal
be
done.
back for it
yeah.
in a couple of hours.
No problem.
All right.
Great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
See you later.
Cheers, Patrick. Do you think we've been done now?
So Sam and Henry are off for another haggle. For a plough this time.
Right, we're going to John's, right?
Right.
Now, John, I think, has this lovely farm up here. So I reckon if it's in good nick, it's going to be about 300 to 400 quid.
Really? We're too far, right? How much do you know about ploughs?
Not a lot.
The 2-furrow plough does exactly what it says on the tin, cuts 2 furrows at once. The key components on the plough are the mould board, which turns the soil over, and the ploughshare, which cuts the soil.
Now then. Hey!
Look at this.
Yeah.
Proper farming.
John? Oh. Henry, how are you?
Henry,
Right.
pleased to see you.
This is Sammy.
Nice to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
You were expecting us. Patrick did call, didn't
Oh
he?
yes, he did call, but you're a little bit late, but I'll forgive you for that. Sorry.
Now, John, right, Patrick says, oh, I don't have a 2-furrow plough.
Yeah.
But he says he knows a man who has, and that's you.
Yes, I have.
Do you? Do you know kind of where? Sort of out there somewhere in the
Well,
shed?
in the shed somewhere. We'll go and have a look.
Mate, there's loads of stuff. Can we have a little rummage?
Go where you like.
And then
Right.
once we've found it, we'll give you a shout.
I'll speak out.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Great. Come on then. Let's
Cheers.
go. Let's go. See you
Go
in a
where you
bit.
like.
Mate, do I care?
Fantastic.
Do I care really where the plough is?
I've forgotten about the plough already. Look
Yeah,
at
so have
this.
I.
It's a farming goldmine.
So look, there's a fowler down there with a big chimney.
Oh yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful thing. A crawler. And then we've got a 27N at the right at the end. Do you think we should have come here to John's to buy the ploughing tractor rather than Patrick's?
I think Patrick sent us here second for a reason.
Yeah, so do I. I can't see our plough. Oh, hang on a second.
Seen it?
Yeah, come on.
It looks like they found what they came for.
Mate, pincer movement on what I reckon is what we're after. Now this,
Is a plough.
and it's also a 2-furrow plough.
Yep, 1, 2. This is the front, that's the back.
And that's a wheel. I do
Yeah.
actually know what some of these components are called.
Oh yeah?
That's called metallic green,
Yeah.
right? Okay. These, I think I'm right in saying, are called mole boards.
Yeah, and this is the share. Plough share.
Well, it all looks pretty complete, doesn't it?
Yeah?
Shall we see John about this? John,
Yes.
tell me about the plough. How much do you want for that?
Well, I mean, what's a Fergie plough? Painted green. Oh, it's got to be 270.
Could I be closer to 190?
What do you want it for? You going to do a bit of ploughing yourself then?
Yeah, we're going to win silverware, John.
Well, that'll take you a year or two, but I'll tell you what, you could have it for 230. That's not dear, is it?
Oh, come on.
Come on, we have a deal. 230 pounds.
Thank you very much.
You won't find one any better anywhere.
John, when I win the World Championships with Sammy,
Yes.
you will be the first person when I'm standing up to receive the silverware. Would you excuse me, John?
So, job done. Henry and Sam have bought a Massey Ferguson tractor and the ideal Fergie 2-furrow plough to restore for their ploughing competition debut. Coming up, they go back to collect their new toy
Hang on.
What?
What's wrong with that picture?
and figure out how to connect it to the plough.
Oh my word, look at that.
And then Henry tries to hone his driving skills.
Keep out the hedge.
Trying to keep
off
out of
the curb.
everything.
Henry and Sam have bought a plough and tractor
190.
to fit and then enter a ploughing match. Now they're back to collect their wares.
Got a plough.
Got a plough. Now we can turn some sod.
Hang on.
What?
What's wrong with that picture?
Ah, hasn't been steam cleaned yet. Shall we
Well,
address
that's part
the
of the deal.
situation? Yeah.
Will it?
All right. Confused.
Patrick,
Yes.
now look, firstly, right, John's a legend, and we got ourselves a lovely little
Farmer John.
2-furrow plough.
Lovely
mate, I
bloke.
have to tell you.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the good thing about life at the moment. My whole world was going exceptionally well till I returned. Steam cleaning?
Yes.
What?
The steam cleaner
Yeah?
is round on the wash bay.
What do you mean round on the wash bay? I thought
Oh.
the deal was... Oh, no, we've been caught out again.
The deal was
Yeah.
steam clean.
Yeah.
There's the steam cleaner.
Not you doing it, but us doing it.
Oh no, I wasn't going to do it. I get all dirty.
Come on.
Well, you walked into that one, boys.
That bit. That bit.
Which bit?
That bit.
That bit there?
That bit.
This bit?
Don't miss that bit. And that bit.
And as they clean the tractor, Henry begins to realise just what he's taken on.
Okay, well look, right. We've got ourselves half a tractor, but we got it for £2.5 grand with a steam clean included. That's now coming off a tree. You can see the old paint just peeling off. Man, that would take hours. Hours and hours without something like this. So we're going to get this steam cleaned. Blimey, that's a big restoration.
At least Patrick's right about the tractor running, and after the steam clean, Henry and Sam drive over to collect the plough.
Hang on, do you want to go up with the draft a bit?
Yeah.
No, up with the linkage.
It's the first time they've tried to attach it to the tractor.
Left hand down, more. That's it, more. That'll do. Whoa. A little bit more. Whoa.
We're in, mate, we're in. Have you got a pin thing?
Yeah.
Good lad.
Whoa, back a tiny bit.
Back what?
Tractor back.
All right. Can't find them, grind them.
Go on. Tiny bit more. Whoa.
We're in, mate. Now we've got to get the top link in.
The all important.
Oh, and it fits in a tree. Look at that. That's it. That's it. We're on.
Right. Try picking it up.
I'm going to. Is it clear?
Yep. Give it a go.
Oh my word, look at that.
Henry and Sam set off for the workshop, hoping the tractor and plough will hold together over the 10-mile trip. And at a pace that would embarrass even a snail, they make it in one piece.
Hey! Oh, mate.
That didn't go so badly.
Do you know what? She runs. Oh, rolling.
Handbrake.
That's all right, it's in gear. Right, hang on. Whoops, moo. Mate, that went really well.
That seemed pretty good. The wheels are straight.
Basically, what this is really, isn't it, is a resto of the painting order. But that needs to be sprayed, I think, by a person who knows what he's doing.
I'm glad you've said that, because there's about 1.5 acres of metal spread over a 10-foot span.
And it's very three-dimensional on the painting side of things, isn't it?
There's a lot of detail to get in with a brush.
So the tractor needs some specialist painting and body restoration, but Henry and Sam decide they'll work on the plough themselves.
The plough, now then.
Yeah, it's got a few loose nuts and bolts.
Yeah, the moldboards seem pretty good, don't they? And I think they just need to be given just the sharpening they require.
Yeah, clean up.
But actually, frame-wise of the plough, well, I think we could handle that, couldn't we?
Yeah, it's all looking all right.
We want to be the people who have all the gear and no idea. A bad workman can't blame these tools.
No, they might blame us.
Well, of course they will, mate. We're going to be absolutely hopeless.
So there's only one thing for it: get brushing. And smoothing and scouring the tractor with a big paint job makeover.
Look at that!
It's looking all right, isn't it?
Yeah. Cool, great. So look, right, we're just going to get the excess off, aren't we? Yeah. And then Wayne can take over.
Yeah.
Wayne is the specialist who'll be finishing the paint job for them.
I mean, she's pretty mint.
But before then, there's a lot of elbow grease needed to get it in shape.
Look, man, that's great. I mean, old Waynetta, he'll finish it off anyway.
It's a lot less flaky looking.
No. We've done our bit to prep it for him.
Yeah.
Right?
So this time, it's back to getting rid of the rust and flaky old paintwork on the plough to get it ready for Sam and Henry to hand paint. And in between the prepping, working out tactics for the ploughing match.
Who's actually going to do the ploughing? Because we've got one tractor and we've got 2 operatives. What happens if I do 2 furrows, get off, and you do 2 furrows? It's kind of like a penalty shootout, right? So I could have scored and got 2 furrows bang on, and then you come and kick it over the bar.
Henry and Sam will be taking part in a ploughing match like this one, and will be judged on the standard of the furrows they create. Ploughing has evolved from hand to horse-drawn rigs via steam and traction engines, and finally to tractors more like Henry's. But one thing has stayed the same: it's no place for a novice.
Okay, so, right, this is the plan to do the plough.
And before Henry and Sam can even get to novice stage, there's still more work to be done on the new plough.
Put the plough up.
Yep.
Support it with the block.
If it'll go high enough, yep.
Is that good?
Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Yeah, nice. Even a dog could do it.
Lifting and supporting the plough. Easier said than done.
Good.
I think it might be about to fall off.
No, drop it, see what happens.
There you go.
But on the second attempt, Henry gets it wedged in place.
I think that's safe as houses.
Do you?
Yeah, have you seen my house?
And then the plough is ready for painting.
I've got this tractor paint because I've done my research. And actually it just needs to be a little darker because that is the traditional darker grey for ploughs and that.
Oh, nice.
Slowly but maybe not so surely, the plough is going grey.
This is the typical thing to paint where you think you've finished it, you walk away and you go, oh, I haven't done the underside of that bracket.
That's the thing with restoration. Perfection is something you can strive towards and never ever achieve.
Right, so we'll just let it dry.
Yeah.
Slap another coat of paint on and we're basically getting ever closer to winning the novice competition in the ploughing championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Loving your optimism, boys. Henry and Sam have heard from Patrick once again. He'd shown them a classic traction engine he owns when they were buying the tractor, and now has a surprise. He wants them to have a go on it as part of their prep for the ploughing match. Traction engines like these revolutionised farming when they were introduced around 150 years ago, a time when the only real alternative for hauling big loads was the draft horse.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
are we?
Keep out the hedge.
Trying to keep out of everything.
Keep off the curb. Okay.
Blimey, you got me going through town here, Patrick, straight away. I could have at least had a go in a field or something.
You're doing all right.
Tell you what, the concentration is absolute, isn't it?
All you've got to think of is steering it.
I am.
But don't think about anything else.
I'm not.
Now we're wandering back over
I
this
know.
way now.
Yeah. Blimey. We've done it.
Yeah, we're on it.
Going straight now. Cool, that was quite stressful, Patrick. Tell you what, also what's amazing is people's reaction to it.
Yeah.
They're holding up the traffic, you know, but still everybody is waving, you know, and appreciating our heritage.
Yeah. Everybody's pleased to see it on the road, you know.
It's such an incredible machine. I mean, how many people get the opportunity to do something like that? Patrick, I can't thank you enough, mate.
No problem
It's
at
an
all.
absolute revelation to me. I can see why you're addicted to it.
Driving lesson over, but after negotiating the busy streets in Patrick's traction engine, Henry and Sam still have a lot to learn when it comes to ploughing. Coming up, their rundown tractor is getting a complete makeover.
Don't watch the paint!
I didn't watch the paint.
I know!
But our novice farmhands still need some intensive ploughing practice.
So that's all I got to do, turn up and do that? Not exactly.
Will Henry and Sam ever learn to go straight?
Slightly wobbly. It's my special technique.
Henry and Sam love tractors.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
I like
we can
that.
plough with any of these.
And they're busy restoring an old Massey Ferguson and a dilapidated Fergie plough.
I think it might be about to fall off.
No, drop it, see what happens.
There you
Yeah.
They've cleaned and prepped the tractor for a respray and some brand new bodywork.
go. A tractor is a sum of its parts. This ain't got any.
And Henry's been looking around for a ploughing competition that would actually accept a pair of total novices.
We are going to attend the Banbury District Vintage Ploughing Match. Don't look like that. You and I are sharing a plot. Right? So you go up one and I come down another. We are going to be judged on, firstly, firmness. Actually, you're 10 years younger than me, mate. I think you might win that. Uniformity and, wait for it, ins and outs.
Ooh.
And firmness. All in all, mate, this is it.
So they found the competition, but they still have to get their machinery ready. They've decided to have the tractor sprayed and re-skinned professionally. The engine and chassis have been sent over to a local paint shop where Wayne is giving the grubby old farm relic a total makeover.
It's all been steam cleaned off,
sanded down. We're going to put a coat of red oxide primer on it, followed by a grey undercoat, and then we'll be ready for the top coat.
New bodywork has also been commissioned for the tractor and will be given a classic red coat.
So we've been sent the new tin work set from Henry, the wing skins, the bonnet and the dashboard, which also have needed a little bit of filler here and there to sort out any imperfections. And then we've high build primed them, prepped them again, and now we're ready to paint them.
It's a highly professional, time-consuming process, but eventually all the parts are delivered back to Henry's workshop.
Right then, so she's back and looking stunning. Sammy's just doing the exhaust pipe. We've put on a load of stuff. She's looking glorious. What do you reckon?
A wild transformation.
Okay, so look, we're in a situation where we have ourselves a mint chassis, basically, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. What should we do then? Bonnet?
Yeah.
No? Grill? Fenders?
Fenders.
Fenders?
Wings.
Wings. I'll get them. Okay. There we go. No.
Wow, look at that.
Okay. Go up.
Time for the rebuild to begin.
Will they go? Okay. Right, will you hold it? I'm going under. Oh, hang on. Just don't scratch the paint with your socket.
Don't tighten them up.
Will you stop scratching the paint? We've got to go ploughing on this.
One fender down,
Okay, sweet as. Yeah.
one to go.
Hey, it's nearly a complete tractor. I can feel it.
Your tractor feeler. Yeah, in your own time.
Oh, shush.
With the tractor beginning to look like the real deal, Henry decides it's time to fess up to Sam on another major part of the restoration.
So if we're going to get new tyres, it's the expensive bit of this, right? You
Right.
understand that?
Yeah.
I thought it might be a great idea to actually get some actual wheels.
What, some decent second-hand ones?
They're brand new, sorry. I know. I know we're not restoring,
In the
right?
interest of...
But look, mate, when we're ploughing, okay, you imagine just getting that perfect furrow, right? Okay, you think to yourself, gosh, Henry was right.
So what you're really telling me
Yeah.
is you just need to sort of buy a tractor by post. Mail order Massey Ferguson.
Henry's new complete wheels and tyres have cost £1,000.
Okay, let go.
No, don't be like that. I know what I'm doing.
The tyres were £750 alone, so Henry thought, why not buy some new hubs as well for £250?
I don't trust you.
Let
You're going
go.
to pin me to the wall.
No.
But save some money by restoring the front ones.
Oh, you are a pro, man. Have you
Right.
got a nut?
Look.
Don't watch the paint.
I didn't watch the paint.
I know. This tractor's going to look mint, eh? It's definitely the way to go, man. New wheels, new nuts, new tyres. Lovely.
With the replacement seat also fitted, the perfectly shod tractor is ready for its final piece of bodywork, the newly painted bonnet.
Ready
Are we
to put-
ready for a bonnet?
Yep, ready when you are. Grab a side each.
I'm siding. I got it, mate.
To me.
This is where we completely go from heroes to zeros.
That's it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, I think we're about there. Hang on.
Right, I'll tell you what, man, we need to fettle it a little bit more,
Yeah.
right? But, I mean, talk to me, man. Isn't
looking
that
great.
beautiful?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of prep,
Yeah.
but come on. This tractor is a transformation ready to plough life's furrow.
The restoration project started with a bare-bones Massey Ferguson with no bodywork and has delivered this classic makeover. The tractor and plough are looking mint, but one thing's still missing from this picture. Henry and Sam have never ploughed before. So they're off to have their first lesson.
Look, well, I just thought we should go and try our hand at learning how to plough.
What, we're going to practice before the event?
Yeah, of course we've got to practice.
That's a bit out of character, isn't it? We
Well-
never do that.
I just believe that we need to be slightly informed.
Sounds great. Buzzard.
Nigel?
Henry,
Hello, mate.
Nigel is a local farmer and championship-winning ploughman many times over.
God, this means proper business.
If there's one man to teach Sam and Henry how to plough in a straight line, it's him.
you're taking on quite a challenge, I must admit.
I know it's incredibly complex. Probably we just need to know the basics. Do we?
Yeah.
Do we?
There's not a lot involved. We're going to be doing a bit of ploughing. We've basically got to get rid of all the residue from the previous crop.
Right.
So you've just got a clean area to put your new seed in.
And you're getting rid of it by burying it so it rots down.
That's it.
Yeah, but
And also it acts as fertiliser.
Yeah, right.
So that all goes in.
So it's fully
and-
organic, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he would like because he's a hippie. See, what are those poles?
They're sighting poles.
Oh, you aim at it.
That's it.
Okay, mate. All right. Hey, look, I can't wait. Hey, look. We're going to be ploughmen by the end of this.
Yeah.
You and me, ploughmen. We want to see the professional do it first, though.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
do. Okay, that's great. All right.
Ready?
Rock and roll.
We're
All
ready
right.
to go then.
The lesson starts with Nigel giving Henry and Sam a practical demonstration of the art of ploughing. The judges will be looking for perfection from the very first furrow ploughed, the opening split. And then it comes down to keeping the furrows uniform and straight, making sure all weeds and vegetation are buried out of sight by the ploughing process. And then finishing off with an even final furrow.
That just looks utterly glorious. Is that it then?
That's
So
what
we
we've
just
got to do.
But to me, that should win some silverware, just that. I mean, look at it. It's totally symmetrical. It's beautiful. There's a bit of greenery on it, right? And it's dead straight.
It's pretty neat, isn't
I
it?
mean, I mean, that's it, is it? So that's all I got to do, turn up and do that?
Not exactly.
Now it's time for Henry to have his first go.
Okay, here goes nothing. Right, I got to keep the bonnet right in the middle like that.
Henry is officially a ploughman.
I'm ploughing. God, look at that.
And there's no denying it, he has a natural aptitude for driving in a fairly straight line.
How was that?
Henry, that's very good. Very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, look out. Dear,
You'll be all right,
dear.
Sam, don't worry.
Now I've done the split. He's going to fill in,
He's going
basically.
to fill in, basically, now, yeah.
All right, so you get the fun part.
Yeah.
You better be good.
So Sam gets on with filling in the rest of the plot. He's good at most things, but this is a first, even for him.
Slightly wobbly. Just worries me that Nigel was always looking that way at the plough and you're just looking at your front wheel.
Yep. Each to their own. It's my special technique.
Nigel, are we getting there?
And you're getting there, yeah?
Do you think we've got a chance?
We're working on it.
Okay, mate. Okay, so basically now what we're going to do is just get some hours in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
And that's exactly what they do, taking it in turns to practice getting their furrows as straight and accurate as they can.
Nigel. Now look, before you pass comment, right, I've got to tell you that was such fun.
Yeah?
Mate, seriously.
Well, I hope you
I've
enjoyed
learned
it.
so much, haven't you?
Yeah, I can't remember a day where I learnt that much in one go.
Now, talking about learning, have we done?
It's very good. Honestly, it's for a complete novice, it's very good.
Did you hear that? And I take it from a farmer, okay, because they speak their mind.
No idea if I can remember all that.
No, neither do I at all.
If you remember half of it, you might be all right.
Not a bad effort, boys, compared to the pro. Coming up,
It's not started very well, has it?
Henry and Sam put their new equipment and skills to the test.
Honestly, this is going to be a disaster.
But will they be taking home any silverware?
Just learning already that plough isn't quite set up right.
You told me it was mint.
Henry and Sam have restored their Massey Ferguson tractor from its sorry beginnings to near mint condition.
This is where we go from heroes to zeros.
And their 2-furrow plough has been de-rusted, shined and repainted so that it looks like it's never been used.
That's the thing with restoration. Perfection is something you can strive towards and never ever achieve.
Finally, it's Judgment Day, at least in a ploughing sort of sense.
Well, welcome to, D-Day, the Banbury and District Ploughing Championship. So we've arrived, that's got to be good, but I think there might be some issues with the plough already. Sammy, how are we doing?
We're all right, but I'm just learning already that the plough isn't quite set up right.
You told me it was mint.
Oh no, it all works and it's all here, but this is the wrong way round. This is too far back. This one's too high. And this is supposed to be that one up, that one down, otherwise apparently it's all going to steer itself badly.
So that will need sorting before they start ploughing.
Honestly, this is going to be a disaster.
The plough has been mounted wrongly, but thankfully the locals have saved the boys from potential disaster.
It's not started very well, has it?
Henry and Sam are heading over to the plot of land that they'll be ploughing in the competition.
So do you know what's going on?
Yeah, we're in a field.
And their plough still needs to be fixed.
I think the plough is set to plough in circles at the moment, apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a steep learning curve for them both. They've been entered in the novice category.
I think they might have opened a very novice class for us.
Yeah, I think we're the only people in that class.
So it's not exactly a big field, given that the other farmers here have been ploughing for years. But the rules are the same for everyone. Each competitor is given a plot and will be judged on technical elements like the way they start and finish each furrow, how straight and neat the furrows are, and also their very first cut in the soil, known as the opening split.
Oh man, here we go. Now look, right, this is our plot. So, X marks the spot, and we've got to just do arrow straight, right? And then we go down the other side to create our... Get off! Oh, thank God. How far wide is our plot?
12 yards.
Okay, so it's a 12-yard plot. That's what we're going to create, isn't it?
Yep.
But they can't start until Sam has made final adjustments to the plough, though the other competitors are already well into working their plots.
I'm getting quite nervous, only because I just want to get going. Once Sam's fiddled with his nuts, we can get on the ground. Meantime, though, look at these pros doing it. I mean, that is just the most lovely thing. I can see why it gets so addictive.
And now Henry just wants to get started.
The deal is, right, you have 4 hours to create your plot. So there is a time limit, and we're 40 minutes in and we've done nothing.
Finally, the plough is fixed.
Okay.
They've got to be
Let's
dead
get on
in
with it,
line.
we're late.
All right.
All right.
After planting their sighter poles to make sure they plough in a straight line, our newbies can finally start, a full hour after everyone else.
Go! Just do it! In. This is good.
It's Sam who makes the first cut, or opening split.
Sam, this is... Keep straight, keep straight. We're ploughing! We're ploughing!
Hey!
It's the moment of truth, and it seems to be going well, or well-ish.
Just keep your eye on the prize, son. Come on.
That looks a bit awful.
Yeah, I don't think that's gone particularly well. Do you?
It looks terrible.
I mean, I'm not a professional, but that don't seem that good.
They've been helped all afternoon by local ploughing expert Bob, and now it's time to find out how they're doing.
Considering it's your first ploughing match, I suppose not to be ashamed.
I think it looks pretty awful.
I don't think you've embarrassed yourself.
Did you hear that? We haven't embarrassed ourselves.
It's not tidy though.
It's not tidy, but we'll plough on.
Yeah.
Let's plough on.
Yeah.
Though maybe not quite a ringing endorsement, but there's a long way to go. And after a few runs by Sam,
Okay,
it's Henry's turn.
over to you, Salubrious.
Just look and learn.
So you know what you're doing?
No.
Well, we're about to find out how much Henry has remembered from the ploughing lesson.
Good? Yeah, good. Looks good. Why is that so much neater than mine? A little bit deeper. Just a smidge.
I'm going deeper.
Oh, maybe too much. Sorry, don't listen to me.
After Sam's opening split, Henry now begins to plough the remainder of the plot, with the clock ticking after their delayed start.
Good? Yeah, it's just lovely to watch it working. Such a simple thing, such an important thing.
He's concentrating on setting the plough at the right depth to make sure the green stuff is completely covered up, a key point for the judges.
Mate, I don't know whether we're doing anything right. All I do know is that this is fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a steep learning curve, isn't it?
There's so much going on.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's something that's so simple and so complicated. Every little detail, the ground not being straight.
Here comes trouble.
Oh no.
Yeah. Morning, Patrick. What are you doing? Ah.
Hello, Henry.
Are you checking up on us?
Yes.
Are you?
Having a look round.
Say hello to Sammy.
Hello, Sam. How are you?
Come to catch us at a low moment for a good price.
Now look, don't have a look. Don't have a look down there. Firstly, what do you reckon on the tractor?
Well, the tractor looks absolutely wonderful.
What about the plough, mate? That's come up nice.
The plough looks all right. Yeah. I think it needs a little bit more setting up. But,
Oh, don't be like that. Now look, let's talk about furrows, can we?
Let's talk about.
Now, you have to understand, as you know, that is our first attempt.
Yeah.
Now, oh dear, what would you reckon that looks like?
Will it look better from over there?
So Patrick's still not swinging them any deals, but Henry and Sam are keen to hear what the judges think about their morning's work so far.
Out of 10?
Out of 10, 3. Room for improvement.
I blame Sam.
All of it.
There's only one thing for it, and that's to get straight back in the saddle and keep trying. And with Sam on the closing shift, Henry has time to admire the expert's work.
Now look, while Sammy's doing a bit more ploughing, got to have a look at the professionals. Will you take a look at that plot? That is dead straight. It just looks beautiful. It looks like sort of some kind of lovely quilt. But I can see why you get into something like this. To me, it is an art form. There are people here who are like Picasso.
But how about Henry and Sam's work? After 4 hours, their first ploughing match is coming to an end.
Come on, mate. Make the out count. Yay! We've done it. We've done it. Come and have a look. What do you think?
Well, the funny thing is, I reckon the last 2 passes I worked out how to use the equipment, I reckon.
Oh, what, so you're saying that the rest of it ain't that good?
The rest of it's awful.
I'll tell you what, man. I think for a first attempt, that is a total shambles. But at the same time, man, that's not what it's about, is it? It's about having such a wonderful day with such great people.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's their view, but what about the man who taught them to plough in the first place, Nigel?
Mate, I'll tell you what. Now, what do you reckon?
Well, it's a little bit of a mess, to be honest, isn't it?
What?
Well, look at it. I mean,
It's a little bit of a mess.
I thought you might have been able to do a little bit better than that. I mean, come on.
The last few are together.
Yeah.
Are they?
I think we just got the hang of it in the last 4.
Oh. I mean, there isn't many novices here today.
No?
No.
Oh.
So you could be in for you never know.
You might be in for a runner-up in the novice class if it's just us.
We could be. You never know, if it's just us, we could make runner-up. I'll tell you what though, Nigel, really, there's only one way to find out. Let's go to prize giving, shall we?
Let's go.
Come on then.
Onwards.
So the restored Massey Ferguson has done them proud. Henry and Sam might not have ploughed the straightest of furrows, but it's been an experience to remember. And guess what?
Henry Cole and Sam Lovegrove, you get a big card apiece. Come and get them, gentlemen.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will, the whole field.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
You'll get a
man.
card, you get a badge each as well.
Look at that. Novice class with first prize out of, well, just us. Really. And we got a badge as well for...
We got the beginner's badge.
Okay.
Oh, boys, thank you so much.
You're very See you tomorrow and finish off.
No, he wants us to do that. Oh, that's great.
Okay,
Look.
thank you very much, everybody.
First prize in the novice category. Number of entrants, 1.
What a great day, man, eh?
Excellent day.
And
Thank
we've
you very
learned
much.
a lot as well, haven't
Learned
we?
everything.
Mate, I loved it. Hey, do you fancy buying a small holding together?
What are we going to grow?
Spiritually we'll grow. Hey?